say, well, you didn't see exactly how things go down. There are 12 teams, no more 18. We've gone down to 12. Right. We've played 18 matches in total. But as you can see here, Kalaris, Vikendi, Karakin, and Livik going to be in the pool.
That's right. It was spicy yesterday when it came to all of the drops and how things were going to be playing out. Obviously, some teams, I think, even got caught a little bit off guard by maybe how fast the circle was going to be moving to be able to get themselves into the right spot a little later on. I think today they'll be coming in with a bit more of a fresher mind for a lot of this, being able to adapt to that. And maybe we'll see some more attempts at trying to be central as opposed to playing the edge, because the edge gets a bit dangerous on some of these maps with the circles moving how they are right now.
Yeah, with the hardships we've had, it's been a little bit rough. But I'm looking forward to Vikendi, actually, just because the one we got to see yesterday, the zone was just super north.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Vikendi too, especially when it comes to potentially a castle finish. I know that there's not many of us here at the desk that are looking forward to something like that. But, you know, I'm keen.
All right, we can see here the prize pool, $1 million on the line. But as you can see as well, the match rewards, it mostly comes from this, the individual awards you win within the match to get you extra money. But at the end of the day, or at the end of tomorrow, $60,000 goes to that first place team. So let's actually take a look at our match rewards and see how people get this kind of money. And Max Men, I'm going to let Kalaris take this away because you can see $10,000 for chicken dinner.
Ah, we can't do it too long. He's going to, look, he's actually sat down on the floor now. You've not seen him, but what does Max think, eh?
I can't see the graphics from down here. I don't know. Where's the graphic? Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's back.
You got that, of course, $10,000 per chicken dinner coming into play.
Thank you so much, Max. But Kalaris, what about...
No, great contributions, yeah.
Okay, we're going to have to talk in the green room, guys. No, for that $10,000 per chicken dinner, of course, really came into play yesterday.
Definitely.
We talked about it, especially for Damwon Right from South Korea. And not only is it going to be complicated to replicate for Alpha 7 their first day, I think this entire situation of day one, only having 3 teams taking home a win, that's really something very outlandish. So today in particular, I think we're going to see a lot of new teams get their first win and potentially ride that high and get even better
You would
results.
hope so, right? Yeah. Because of the fact that we had such a northern circle. That's not the typical land for Vikendi in the kind of middle of the map. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and at the end of the event, obviously, we're giving money out to different players and potentially duos as well. At the end of tomorrow, we'll have our best duo team in points. We get extra 15K added to their tally. Of course, the fan favorite vote as well, going to be going on currently over on social media, over at PUBG Mobile Esports on Instagram. But you can see
really outlandish. This is cool.
We can see the points as well. We have switched things up from 15 points for a chicken dinner down to 10. So obviously, elimination points become a much bigger focal point for these teams if they want to potentially get that first place finish.
Yeah, and we saw that with Alpha 7, right? If you have those great central positions and the circle coming your way. I mean, we saw yesterday a lot of very hardships, right? And they came on like very, very pivotal, great positions team could hold on to. It worked for Alpha 7, it worked for S2G, it worked for Damwon. If it happens again, those eliminations are very important to rank up in the leaderboards.
And also those point gains are also applicable for the duos tournament as well here, which as we see Stalwart just doing so well already, 30 points over there. It's going to be difficult to deal with it.
If only they were doing that well when it came to the Afterparty Showdown. Come on, Kia.
Yeah, that's just one extra chicken dinner. And when you look at Alpha 7, we were looking at the stats earlier, right, James? And you saw that out of the top 5 players of these 6 real matches outside of the duos match, 3 of those were from Alpha 7. It was Revo, it was Carrillo, and it was Mafioso, if I'm not mistaken. They were up there popping off. Like that much domination in a day is really insane. But as you said, can they replicate it? That level of performance is very hard to have 2 days in a row.
Surrounded by 2 strong performances from Stalwart in those kind of top player rankings as well. I think as much as, we've got 3 teams getting themselves the 2 chicken dinners apiece, one team that obviously impressed as well, Team Falcons, no chicken dinners to their name here, but they are excellent when it comes to all of the little extra stipulations that they can get. And here on home soil, once again, they're constantly looking to impress. They're a great team.
There are 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Kalaris talking about Team Falcons.
They're really good.
On to the second page, though, the other teams we have remaining. Unfortunately, actually, for Riyadh, I thought we saw they had $1,000 yesterday, so maybe a little bit of a glitch in the matrix, down to 0 money at the moment. But again, we could see them change their strategies up. We did have a team run straight for an airdrop just to get secured that first one to give them $1,000.
Yeah, I think strat changes like on a day-to-day basis are needed for a tournament that's never been seen before. Like your strat might come into the first day today, it might work out. Complete fumble, right? It doesn't work out at all, and you're going to have to make some VOD reviews and completely change your approach. And I think Rad is one of the teams that need to bring a big change to the table to hopefully rank up a little bit higher.
Based on the money structure of this tournament, it's a game of extremes. You can't play the middle ground. You can't play the middle road and just like, oh, look, we got nice few eliminations there. Oh, we're another team. I don't know. I'm trying to emulate here. But the point is that if you do that, you're not going to be getting the most eliminations. You're not going to be getting the most team eliminations. You're not going to be getting all the drops because you're playing conservative. It's a weekend of extremes, and you've got to be extreme.
Start and the end of the day, it'll be Sanhok and Livik only. Tomorrow will be the last one, and that will be before we start the event. So we do have Erangel, Livik, Vikendi, Karakin, Sanhok, Miramar as well. On top of this, gentlemen, I'm really excited to see how today's going to go, actually, because we did see some change up in strategies. But for now, we're going to focus on the format of our duo event.
Yeah. I mean, duo event in particular is very interesting with what players are used. We saw it happen for 7C, right, where Scout comes in purely for the duos.
Yes.
I think some teams could try and use their sub, especially for those, because 8 matches a day is a lot of matches, right? And I think that
That's
having that sub come in for the duos is actually a good plan for some of these teams if that's their approach.
I think it's going to be hard for people to knock Stalwart off their perch here throughout the duo tournament. Top Action is a devastatingly strong duo. We saw, was it Action? He has 11 eliminations.
I think Porter, 7 Worlds Gaming, live down on the stage, has actually informed us that apparently Scout is playing all matches today.
Oh?
Yesterday, he only played the duos.
Including squads.
That's
okay.
an interesting
So, if he doesn't, you guys all know who to blame. 7WG over on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
That's 7WG.
I blame